Do you know what time it is? Market update time. Let's look at all the markets, guys. Don't place a trade based on this monkey's video because apparently people won't have respect for me when I do openings like that. Don't place a trade based on this video. Anyway, guys, I have a quick little market update. And then we'll see and then I've got a few little things I want to talk to you guys about the markets in crash territory right now and all that sort of crap. So all that sort of stuff. So what's happening right now so let's go to the Dow Jones. So the Dow Jones right now, what happened? It just closed lower today. So just still a nice little pullback here. Again, just a nice close lower. It's still above this resistance line, so nothing really has changed. We're still stepping higher, guys. And that's all we need to worry about. Let's go have a look at the S&P 500. So the S&P 500, there we go. S&P 500 is sort of just had a little bounce yesterday, didn't we? But then we're just gone sideways today. So it's not really a strong bounce. We would expect to see a lot more upward movement from that, but definitely not a strong bounce. And then also looking at the Nasdaq has definitely pulled back a lot more than the other markets. Now, that's looking at the markets there, guys. Let me actually just share this with you. Let's go have a look at the Dow Jones here first. I want to share this with you. So here's the thing, guys. Right now, we're looking at the markets right now, and the very first indication that you want to see that this is now in topping action, i.e., we're likely to start getting that decent pullback, or if there's a crash, whatever, is that we actually get a weekly close below here. If we actually get a weekly close, we start to get from today onwards, we start to get a few big selling days, and we actually get a selling, and we actually close below this resistance here, guys. That's the first indication to say this is an end of trend, and right now, this is a false breakout, and it looks like it is going to be like that. Now, I say looks like. The reason why is because it broke out, as you can see here, right? It broke out of this resistance here. It broke out of that resistance there, and then broke up, and then just went sideways. Makes sense, guys? So therefore, you would expect a strong breakout to continue up. Now, this actually could hold here, and we could continue rallying up from there. If that's the case, it's likely to continue going up. But if we continue to pause here, and then we get a nice weekly close below that, and we get a nice weekly close, say, down here somewhere, well below this resistance level, and probably even more of a definite close would be below this 22,000 level, then that would show me now will look like this looks like it's going to be in a final topping formation. And the same thing for not much for the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq's made a bit of a double top, but also the S&P as well too. Look at the S&P, rallied up, it had a breakout, and now it's just gone sideways. So, do we pause and continue up here, or do we actually start to reverse this? And people say, John, what are you talking about? Blah blah blah. Let's go have a look at Apple here. Right? I'll show you what's been going on with Apple recently. So, if you look at what's happened with Apple recently, right? You had this high point up here, i.e., you had this weekly high point up here. All right, so you had this weekly high point up here, and then the market went sideways. Then we had this weekly close. So right now we're getting a bit of a rally back up. And I do believe, guys, now we're still making these high lows, so that's where it's difficult to really understand what's going on here. But I do believe, knowing what we've done here, and what did we do? We just came down and closed this gap, didn't we? And now we're rallying back up. But now, since we're rallying back up, we're below this major resistance line. That tells me this little short rally is likely to be short-lived, and then we're likely to start seeing some sell-off in the markets. All right, guys? So that's what I see there. Plus also with silver and gold, guys. One thing you want to understand with silver and gold is not to be too worried about what's happening today, that sell-off today. Again, if you guys are long-term buy and hold, you want to keep an eye on that long-term chart. So the weekly chart. So even though we had that nice sell-off today in gold, big sell-off in gold, and also big sell-off in silver as well too, that tells me, guys, that nothing has really changed with this, okay? Meaning we're still making this higher high in this market through here. And as I said to you guys before, this could be a head and shoulder. And if you're looking at this pullback through here, let me just delete everything off the screen here. Silver, the silver from basically this low point up to this high point. So silver right now, guys, is only retracing, or it's from this low point through here. It hasn't even retraced 50% yet. So right now, guys, this bigger long-term picture, this higher high coming down retracing, it's just a nice even flow of the markets, right? If you see what's going on here, it's just a nice flow. The market runs up, the market runs down, the market runs up, the market runs down, the market runs up. It's just flowing, right? Comes down, comes back up, comes down. What do I expect to come soon? I expect that. Now, that may happen this week. It may happen a few weeks from now. But that's the reason why I'm still long-term bullish on gold and silver. that silver, and especially gold, right? Look at gold. Gold is definitely saying that we're around this major support level, and we should start to see movement up, right? Look at this here, up, down, high, higher low, double top, lower low. What's that there? False breakout, runs up, continues running back up, comes back down. What do you expect to happen next? Somewhere soon. Maybe not in one day, but I expect this to happen soon. Okay, guys. So that's what I see there on silver and gold. Now, let me go and share something with you guys that I want to see here, and I'm about to put my foot down with someone who, yeah, let's just keep. All right. So I did a video yesterday. Market collapse, final warning, starts now, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. All right. And so the title of this video actually came from a comment I got, and this is the video here I talked about, like, is the market going to crash and so on and so forth. Okay. So I moved this down here, guys. Look at this here. So I moved this down, and I had this guy, Reedy. I tell you what, dude, it's hard to take you seriously or even listen to anything you say with such a crackhead opening. I'd work on that if I was you. And you know what my response for you, you know what my response to you for that? Is take a fine fucking roll of donut, mate. I don't care what you think about me. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying doing my trading, and that's the reason why I have such a good time. If you don't like it, leave. Don't watch my charts. Okay, guys? Okay, righty? And you know what? And if you want to have a little personal attack at me, I can go back to your channel as well, and I can look at you, and I can see what you actually look like, and I can have a go at you and all that sort of stuff. So don't have a go at me just because I'm having some fun. Just because you may not be enjoying the markets, just because you may not be having fun while trading the markets, don't put me down. If you don't like it, fucking take off. I didn't care. All right. So there you go. I don't care about your shit. You don't like what I say. You don't like me being positive and fun and having a good time. Then you're right. Take a fine fucking roll on a donut. I don't care. There we go. Simples. Anywho, yeah. The markets are officially crash territory right now. I'm sure you don't see that, but no one really saw it back in 07 either. Really? You obviously didn't watch my video here, did you? Let's actually, you know what? Let's do this right now. Let's go back to 07 and let's see what the charts were telling us in 07. No one saw that back in 07. Really? Let's go. If you actually watch this video, Mr. I know it all, and if you actually watched my this video, apparently you didn't. Let me actually just go back here. Let's go back to the indices right now. I'm going to go back to the Dow Jones. I'm back to the Dow Jones. I'm going to bring up my weekly chart here, and I'm going to squeeze my weekly chart up as much as possible. As much as possible. And now what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to the exact analysis that we talked about in the video that I talked about in this video right here. And what was that analysis? Let's have a look at the lower highs and lower lows. Right? So let's see if I can go back to, say, a 6-day. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. So now let's go back to the 07 formations, my man. And let's see if we knew the market, if no one saw that back in 07. Right. No one knew the market was going to crash here, right? No one knew. But what was the first telling sign, my man? Come on, my man. You obviously watched that, Mr. Reedy. Tell me, what is it? Let's actually go back to simple analysis for you, my man. Maybe we need to go back to basic school, and you can actually read, you actually watch and listen to what I'm saying here, okay? It seems like you actually like what I say because you actually come and watch my videos time and time again, but you have nothing but fucking negative things to say. And if you like that, you can take a fine fucking roll of donut and you can piss off because I don't have time for your bullshit. But for everyone else who wants to have fun with me, let's have some fun with this comment here. What's this here? That's a higher low. What's this here? A higher high. What's this here? This is a higher low. What's this here? A higher high. Interesting. Okay, cool. So the market's an uptrend right now. Oh, what's this here? This is a lower low. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Warning bells. This is what? A lower high. Breaking of the lows. Oh, something's changed. Then what did we make? We made another lower low, ran up, made another major high, broke down. Oh, something changed. And then we started seeing what? Lower high, Lehman Brothers, all that sort of stuff in 08. So listen here, Mr. Smarty Pants, like no one saw it in 2008. Really? You think you know it all? You think, really? If you actually go watch my video, you go watch my video here and I talk about that. In every single crash in history, no one can pick the top. If you if you think you are, if you think you're going to keep calling the tops as the market makes new highs, if you think you're going to call the top right now in the market, then you're an idiot like Bo Polly, who keeps calling the top every time we make a new high. You cannot pick a top. No one can. Not even Ray Dalio, who's the biggest, most successful hedge fund or investor of all time, can pick it. But can you? No. Now, we all know we're in crash territory, right? No duh, shit, Sherlock. Tell me something we don't know. But the fact of the matter is the only thing you can go on is not by, when the market's making a new high, you don't call a top there. No. What do? You simply look at the major movement in the markets. Lower high, lower low. What's going on there? Sellers in control. So back here in late 2008, you would have started to say, okay, something's not right here. Something is, it is changing. And then we made another lower low, and another lower high, and another lower low, and another lower high. Who's in control through here? Sellers. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Boom. Oh my goodness, the market crashed. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Every single crash in history has given us some sort of warning sign. Every single. And go back to my video that I talked about yesterday. All right. Now, let's continue on here. A major resistance is due on gold and silver. Should see a huge pop to $1,526 silver, respectively. And I think much higher than that eventually. Really? Well, I don't care what you think. Just read the chart, my man, because the market doesn't care what we think. All right. When it comes down to investing, when it comes down to trading, no one knows what's going to happen. So don't go out there and start to point fingers like, say, you know what? Well, I think we're going to see 1,500. I think 1,500 is going to be. I think 1,500 is going to be the. Let's go back to this weekly chart here. Weekly chart's not showing up now. All right, so you're screaming now. I think it's going to pop the 1,500. Interesting thing, my man. The day you actually put out that comment was the day that this whole thing got totally engulfed. So I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not. But don't come on my channel and think you know it all and try to put me down and try to bully me, because I don't think so. No one can actually do that to me, because it just, if you go watch my video, if you actually watch what I talk about in this video, I talk about standing up for yourself. And you, my friend, are not going to stand up for yourself. Any more negative comments from you, righty, I'm going to block your ass and I'll say goodbye. In fact, just say goodbye right now. Stop watching my videos if I'm such a annoying crackhead. Anyway, guys, for you other guys that enjoyed this video here, I love what I do. I love trading because I do well from it. And if you can do well from it, you got to have fun with what you do. The market is such a serious thing, and people like this here just want to try and pull you down. I don't think so. I don't think so, my man.